go this way. You know what the problem with this game is? It's not very vibrant. That's what I noticed. The colors, it's like a specific color scheme, which I'm fine with. But if it's like, if it wants to compete with like Chrono Trigger, it has to be a little more colorful. Not yet. What? It missed all of that? I wonder if there's actually anything up here. Oh! Nice. Wow, he went up here by himself. Interesting. Oh, I missed. God, your attack speed is so fast. Nice. God, I wish we had like a little map or something. Yes. Oh, you're still confused? Oh, you're damaging yourself. So that's what confusing does. What? This better work. Yeah. Oh, this is a big map of absolutely nothing. I think it's best if I just keep farming, at least for now. Yeah, because there's no map. Okay, and then backwards. I'm gonna fight all these guys again. Oh shit, that does a lot of damage. Oh my god. Alright, that did a lot of damage. God, there's no in this game, which makes this game even harder. Oh, come on! They always attack the same target twice. The boring part begins. It's just farming. At least it hit him. Oh, you're so close. And we got to go. Okay, we're near the beginning again. Oh! God. I swear, you're so fast. I wish it was an in. Crying out loud. Unless this game is really focused upon using your items. Wait. Oh! No, 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 not yet. Those people. Oh, you shit! Damn it. Damn it. I was hoping it would at least reach that top one. No, if you're gonna have AoE spells, they should allow you to move around. Makes sense. Oh crap, is it? Whoops. What's going on, man? Oops. I have to change the name, or change the game, I should say. There we go. Now it should be the right game. If I no, I don't want to continue on yet. Ooh, there's a shiny. Damn, I have to go through this. Oh, there's a shiny. Oh, what's going on, man? Now it's gonna be a whole lot of nothing because I won't be able to hit them. Oh, it hit him! Yeah, this is a fairly new game. It came out like a few months ago, I believe. It's supposed to be like Chrono Trigger. Oh, yes. Hold on a second. Do I want to use this? Nah, screw it. Hold on a second. Let's change up the party members. Setsuna, you're the weakest. Wow, already? What? Oh, wow, that was easy. That was easy. I guess I can just keep farming that. You need to find a good RPG. I mean, what have you played? Like, what is it? What RPGs did you enjoy? That should be more of the question. Oh, Chrono Trigger! That was good, right? Chrono Trigger is good, right? This is supposed to be like Chrono Trigger. You can tell because they're... Actually, you won't be able to... You can't see it, but... The menus, it'll say there's a tech and combo, right? So basically, you can team up with another, like two or three of these guys can work together to do an attack. And Chrono Trigger, best SNES game. I don't know if it's like the same people that made it, but it is a Square game. This time it's Square Enix. Last time it was just Square, not even Squaresoft. Not even Squaresoft. It's just Square. I mean, idea is pretty much the same. It's not... Okay, so there's no time traveling in this. The two official Chrono games is Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross, right? So... And this is not a Chrono series, and both of those games were fairly similar, but, you know, like, the world was completely different, right? Chrono Cross was on PlayStation, the first one. That one was good. I mean, Chrono Trigger was good, mainly because it had multiple endings, right? And I don't know about this game, I have a feeling, a really strong feeling, that this game does not have multiple endings. Maybe it will. I don't know. FF12-2? There was no 12-2. 12-2 didn't exist. I played every single Final Fantasy game. 13, though. 13 was the worst Final Fantasy game I ever played. The 13 series. 13, the first 13, 13-2, 13-3. Worst games I've ever played. Shit was so boring. The world didn't make sense, the characters didn't make any sense, I didn't care shit about the characters. 10-2? Oh yeah, 10-2 wasn't bad. I have a hard time accepting it as like a true Final Fantasy game. Kind of like the same reason why I have a hard time accepting Final Fantasy VII as a Final Fantasy game. They could have called it something else and it still would have been successful. And now, like, the Final Fantasy series is now kind of tainted because of 7. I say that because Final Fantasy was always a fantasy game, not really like a... Like, not much of like a sci-fi game. Oh, what? Oh yeah? 14. I gotta get back into 14. 14 is good for like an MMO. I know I'm backtracking, but it's for the good. Like Final Fantasy, like, okay, so Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 9, 12. I never really played 11, but I know because it's an online game, and it was at the time where MMOs were still getting big. Anyways, all of them had one particular theme, a fantasy theme, a sci-fi gothic type fantasy theme, and that's what I liked about the Final Fantasy scene. 7, 8, 10, and 13, the entirely series of 13, I was like, why does this feel so like sci-fi? It's like not even a fantasy game. I mean, sure, fantasy could be used in another, you know, a term. It's like saying, oh, it doesn't have to be like some sort of like a dragon knight type of thing, but that's what it was supposed to be. That's how the name came about. I was like, why is there trains? Why are there why the hell are there you know, guns and all that? You know, it didn't feel like a fantasy game to me at all. Nothing about it said fantasy to me. Trust me though, I played all of them, and I have pretty big opinions about the like 7, 8. I can say 7 wasn't a bad game. I give it credit for like good storytelling, good gameplay and all that, but it was not a Final Fantasy game. I cannot call it a Final Fantasy game. It's too much of a sci-fi game. God, you do no damage to that thing. Oh, come on. Damn, really? You're just one guy. Please don't call anybody. Ah! Okay, good. At least he attacked and not called another one. But that's true though. Like Final Fantasy VII was like it was not a fantasy game. It was a sci-fi game. Nothing about it told me it was interesting looking enemies. Yeah. They're trying to make this... They're trying to capture like the Chrono Trigger feel, but this is like straight up like in Wintertown. And Final Fantasy VII though, it's just... I felt like the world started to shift. It's like it almost started to not know what it wanted to be. And this game needs... It needs an inn. Yeah, no, but like, think of it like this, right? Like, okay. What made Final Fantasy epic for what it was that it was supposed to feel like you're in a fantasy world. And they kind of broke that And I was kind of really disappointed that that wasn't it anymore. Oops, what is this? I just wish like Final Fantasy goes back to like an actual fantasy game. Like, why Final Fantasy 14? It's like, you know, it's a fantasy game. You know, it has dragons, it has knights, it has kings and queens and all that. Like, but it's an MMO. You know, like, I wish Final Fantasy would, like, the single player Final Fantasy games, like, no cars, just freaking chocobos as transportation. Maybe some dragons, I don't know, but just, that's what I want. I just want a proper Final Fantasy game. That's it. Like a fantasy game. Final Fantasy 1 through 6 did it. 6 had a little bit of steampunk. Okay, let's put it this way. Final Fantasy 6. I gotta make a video about this. Every game up to 6, except, you know, 9 too, was a fantasy world, and if anything, the sci-fi was just like just thrown in there just a little bit. Now, like, if you look at Final Fantasy 7, it's like a complete sci-fi world, and it's like fantasy stuff thrown into that sci-fi world. Read the original game. The reason why it was called Final Fantasy is because they wanted to make a fantasy game, first final game, and that's why it's called Final Fantasy. Therefore, it's supposed to make you feel like this epic journey to fight anything like that. But that game just did so well that it just took off. What am I? Oh, this is not the place I'm supposed to be at. They could have called the game something else. Like, I really wish they called the game something else. I mean, the reason... Okay, so... If you ever note... I don't know if you know, like, the people behind Final Fantasy, but, like... 3, 6... and 12... Wait, was it 12? I forgot. But they were... No, I don't think 12 was made by him. But anyways, it was all made by the same guy. Because he knew what a fantasy genre was. A Western style fantasy genre. Interpreted in Japanese way. It was like it had black mages, white mages. They carried a stick. You know, there were knights, there were princesses. It made total sense. It knew what it wanted to be. What it didn't know what it to be was... Take a look at that world, man. Does it make any sense to you? Oops. Damn it. The world didn't make any sense, and then I feel like it's going into that direction. And I didn't want that to be. It's like a series I really have so much hope for. Keep skipping when I'm talking. That's interesting. Why would I do that? hope that fixes everything. Oh yeah? Well, anyways. God, I forgot what his name was, but like the guy who made Final Fantasy VI was just so good at storytelling. Okay, it must have been BlueStacks. Oh wait, no, that's not it. What am I talking about? Evermeadow. What's going on, Evermeadow? We were talking about how Final Fantasy went downhill. Something, like a game I really, really cared for. Okay, let's buy that, buy that, buy that.